unfortunately.
I seem to recall us having bad results from curious about motives.
Let's go with
Yeah.
C.
See?
Someone tells you they're attracted to you, and then you question their motives behind it. No, I can't see that going badly at all.
So basically, the older you get, the
Oh!
Turning 30 is doesn't mean you consider what's important.
I think that one was worse.
better. I guess so.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Fuchsia Flamingo proudly presents your entertainment for this evening.
Someone's talking in the
Now,
channel.
please give a warm welcome
Oh, okay.
for luscious Lucy Love.
The makeup is scary. And the leopard print. So is that her stomach rumbling? Is this supposed to be a sexy dance?
Yeah, that's all I can think of that Tanks was hearing.
Now that little item was familiar. It's the brooch and scarf I found in Malloy's room. Leach must have returned it to its rightful owner, I guess. Nice to meet you, Noah.
You were there before, right? You never talk about it.
Well, it's more like the Inquisition than marriage. People tell me to go to hell. I tell them I've already been there.
Oh, never go again. Someone.
Well, I knew he was right. This girl was a knockout. Maybe a little heavy on the makeup, but still.
Next up, staring at the tray wall.
Man, I gotta find a way to ask her some questions about her boyfriend, Malloy. Unfortunately, Leach hasn't taken his eyes off me since I came in. Maybe Chelsea could distract Leach for a minute, and I could... No. She probably wouldn't understand why I wanted to be empty in her room. Huh?
Someone's
No.
placed an answer with an
Are you
age
talking
of
about marriage? Would I do it again?
Drywall.
Yeah, I might if I thought it was the right thing to do. Malloy must be some kind of dynamo if he can handle her. I'm gonna have to make my move pretty soon. As soon as Leach gives me an opening, I'll slip up to her room.
and install the camera.
You know, Hex, it's not like there, especially at other women.
No, it's not like that, Chelsea. This woman might be tied to a case that I'm working on. I hope I get a chance to talk to her tonight.
So that's why you suggested that we come here tonight, right? You used me to get in here so that you could follow some damn lead?
Yep.
Not for some damn lead. I wanted to take you out for your birthday. I just figured I could kill two birds with one stone.
2 birds?
Allow me to rephrase that.
No, you're not talking your way out of this one. I can't believe I ever thought you were anything but a self-centered creep.
Me neither.
Give me a chance to explain.
You know what? I'm not even going to come here. You know what? I don't think this is going to work. You know, we're friends right now, and I just think we better leave it like that.
Hey,
Don't even think about leaving without paying for the drinks.
why didn't you stop her? She'll have the tab.
Why don't you be a gentleman and pick up the tab?
Have fun of your drywall, Tex.
Well, the bright side is now I don't have to explain to Chelsea why I'm going to make a break for Emily's room. I go back to the table and wait for Leach to be distracted. When my opportunity appears, I head towards the facilities, then hang a quick right and hurry up the stairs.
Come here,
I'll scream. I mean it.
Hold on. I just need to talk to you for a minute.
What do you want?
My name's Tex Murphy. I'm looking for
You have a
Thomas
very
Malloy.
annoying voice.
I know you.
We met?
No, you're a detective, right? Listen, I have to get ready for my next set. Why don't you have a seat right over here?
Just take a seat.
I've heard you can help people.
I do my best.
You think you can help me?
Depends on the problem.
I think someone's gonna murder me.
Why would you think that?
It started a couple days after Thomas left. I got a recall. Someone asked me where Thomas had gone. I told them I didn't know, and they hung up. A couple days later, I found a note in my room. After I read it, I was so scared. I told Gus. He told me not to worry about it. I'm just some freak who gets off on scaring women. But I know it's not like that. I'm serious.
Tex gave up on that fetish
Oh,
long
it
ago.
sounds like something the police ought to handle.
Gus says he'll protect me. He doesn't want the police or anyone else taking care of me. I know he means well. But sometimes... But he's always been so good to me. I don't know what to do.
I'll need to take a look at the note, if you still got it.
I do. But I tore it up after I read it. I was gonna throw it away, but I decided to save it and give it to the police.
Good girl. Now, have you received any calls or messages like this since then?
No. But I feel like someone's watching me.
I'll check that
And
out.
besides, Gus,
By the way,
your pimp,
you tell me your real name.
Emily. Emily Sue Patterson.
Listen, Emily, I'll do what I can. But you gotta promise me that you'll tell me everything about Dr. Malloy.
she's so gonna die.
Well, that's probably fair. I think I can trust you. Why are you looking for him?
Actually, I was hired by a friend of his to find him.
Hey, Emily, you're on it. What the hell are you doing in here?
Gus, it's okay. He just came up for an autograph picture. I'll be right
Get the photo another time. Get the hell out.
We were done anyway. Good night, Lucy.
Don't bother going back to your table. Just keep on walking right out of my club. I've seen the flamingo again. I'll break your legs.
Well, my bar tab's on the table. Guess that means the drinks are on you. Thank you.
I think that's where we stop this time.
Yep. Do we want to stop here again this
No!
I think it depends on time.
It is 9:10.
Yep.
How late were we going?
11:12.
It doesn't really matter. There's not a particular schedule to this.
I keep thinking about Chelsea and the way we left things last night. Should I call her and apologize again?
No.
Let her cool off for a while. Maybe I've blown it with her for good.
Yep.
Small consolation is I got into the Flamingo, spoke to Emily, and have the note she gave me, which I'm hoping will give me a new lead to locating Malloy.
He's so evil. Torn up letters. Favorite puzzle.
Yep. Go ahead and save. A3. Don't have anything clever to put there. But yeah, we probably have time for one more day here.
Yes. Note scraps.
Examine.
There were a lot of these in the
Oh,
last game
boy.
too.
Yeah. And being on game player mode, it's timed.
Oh,
Yay.
crap.
That's
Well, we can always
There.
reload. We have to.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It
lose
it
points.
yeah. All you lose is points.
Which are kind
Yeah.
of. Yeah.
The points don't matter.
And everything's made up.
Yep. The game's made up and the points don't matter. That sounds familiar.
Okay, that one there you can tell is upside down. With the upside A.
That's a corner piece. The I'm top left corner
Yep.
next to 4.
And
Maybe
the
you
U
goes in the
is
top
down.
right.
Things out of the way real quick. Yeah, that looks like.
It's probably something like I'm coming for you. Weenie.
Look, it's the dumb arrow.
You're an arrow.
Yeah, that looked right.
It's not quite.
Close. But we know that is.
Close, but no weenie.
I think I know where the upper left piece goes.
Yeah.
In the upper left.
The upper right, I think.
There's that. Okay.
That
Damn right.
down at the very bottom there's a
That
top piece
one
that
you
looks
just
like
had it
a chip.
hovering over, I think, needs to be turned over and will be the one that comes next at the top.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. What
That
other
one.
edges?
The little triangle over there that's down, there. Turn it over and it goes next to the front piece. Nope, no,
Nope.
it's not. Okay.
No, the one that you want is the one that's underneath the arrow to the left slightly.
Aha. Good eye.
That one looks like Virginia.
Yep. And the other one's probably. Oh no, we only have 22 seconds.
Oh
Free
no.
time.
What are we gonna do?
That goes right there.
I'm watching,
Watching you.
Oh, Milo must have sent this.
you. Creeper. Alright, so the T or the H or something, there's an H there.
Yes.
Probably goes.
Underneath.
Somewhere right about there. Oh.
There we go.
Yeah.
So
That little thing underneath the
Bit of
name
a
on the left looks like it
TNC.
goes under watch.
there, the little teeny one there, maybe that looks like a TNC. That can't be right.
Oh.
Oh, the one that's far right near the top, far left near the top. Nope, the other one. The other one.
Oh, turn it over.
Yep, turn that one over.
Nope.
No, the
Nope.
small one, I think, maybe turned over.
Hmm.
Well, the OU can go underneath
Oh,
the
wait.
YO thing anyway.
No, that's not remotely right. Yeah.
Okay.
The ES in the very lower left can go over by the bottom of the right suffer.
Mm.
Yeah.
Is shaped piece on the far left, just below top. Completes that R. Oh,
Different
no.
R.
No.
No, never mind. That remotely does so.
Here we
There we
go.
are.
Cheers. Pictures.
Possibly.
Yeah, it is pictures.
Yes.
You know that, yeah, that one right there you had your mouse on? If you
Mhm.
flip it around, I think it might go in there.
No, I'm pretty sure that that's the orientation that I want there.
Pictures.
Oh.
No. What is it, Remy?
Take pictures. The T down there in the bottom right and the police right below it, I think, fit together. However, that one that's right on the page already,
That might, the one you just had might be for pictures.
Nope. Yep.
be afraid. Jackass.
Do we have all of the pieces?
Yep.
All the pieces that we need.
That one there is, I think, the...
Oh yeah, and the bowl finish is safe, right?
I think the stained one is...
Yeah, the stained one is the one that goes in that corner.
Yeah. Maybe the one near the top will fit in...
No, it's gotta go.
Needs to be turned over, maybe. And then under the T and the A.
Yeah, under the T and the A.
Oh, okay. I was trying to turn that into something else.
Yeah.
There we go.
We're totally missing a piece.
Oh, it's probably under one of these other pieces. Yep.
There we go.
There it is.
Ah.
Wee.
I'm
Go
watching
me.
you. I take pictures, be afraid. And there's an arrow.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what's on the other side.
Emily Stockton was careful not to leave anything traceable on this note. The only distinctive thing about it is the black arrow symbol.
Why isn't it showing what's on the other side of the paper?
There's nothing on the other side of the
But there's the arrow. That's the universal sign for turn me over.
It's just a signature. Does there mail, or does there not mail?
I don't think there's mail.
If it's a curved arrow,
Bless you.
it's the universal sign for tap this.
Wait. Bless you.
I heard it through the grapevine that you and Chelsea had a little spat at the Flamingo.
It's been a slow news day.
embarrassing.
Either snippety rejoinder or fill in the details.
Fill in the details seems
Well, for your information, it was a lover spat. Of course, you probably wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Well, I know more about it than you'll ever know. You're completely clueless about women. And speaking of clueless, how was that case coming along?
Ask about Yucatan.
As a matter of fact, I just received a large number of reference books from an estate. If I'm not mistaken, one of the books was titled Yucatec Made Easy. You can buy it if you like, $30.
Damn 30.
Well, I hope my new purchase will help me out.
Bye, Rook. That's all I needed.
And now combine.
Combine.
Because this is how easy it is to translate Yucatec.
Yep. Yucatec Made Easy book. And untranslated letter.
Digiball 2.
Translated letter.
Translated Yucatec letter.
Okay, so let's read it.
Dear Thomas, I apologize for the delay in responding to your letter. It had me. It
had to be forwarded several times.
Yeah.
And
I'm going to let it stop on those symbols.
Here in Chipa, Mexico. Doing field work can.
Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I apologize for the delay in responding to your letter. Oh yeah, doing field work can make me difficult to track down. It was good to hear from you and see that your Yucatec is still exceptional. I was also happy to hear that I was able to help out with your deciphering work. The similarities between some of the symbols you sent me and those in the new Mayan codices I've discovered are quite stunning. You may be interested to hear about some of my recent work. As I've related, there are many local legends in this area that seem to confirm some of your theories. I admit I've been skeptical, but recent discoveries have made me rethink my position. Several weeks ago, I met an ancient local man who gave me a set of drawings of ancient Mayan hieroglyphs, which I will reproduce below.
The symbols.
The translation reads: 4 Aha, 8 Kumku, Black Sun Sky, 4 Gods, Divine Bird Mountain. 4 Aha, 8 Kumku is, of course, the date at which the Mayan calendar begins, corresponding to 3113 BC on the Gregorian calendar. Experts have always believed that this date was arbitrary and that the Mayan culture didn't even exist until the 1st century AD. As to the remainder of the translation, Black Sun may refer to a solar eclipse. The other symbols can be translated conservatively or radically depending upon your disposition. Either way, I'm trying to convince the old man who gave me the symbols to take me to where he found them. He believes that this place is holy ground and tells me that no man has entered there for centuries. He refers to the location as the birthplace. Of course, I'm intrigued. Hopefully my next communication will have more details. By the way, you said you have a package to send me. Since I'll be doing field work off and on, why don't you send it care of me to the Sakpakal Hotel in Chiapa? Best regards, Oliver Edson.
Road trip. P.S. The cheese factory is on fire.
Okay.
See if Chelsea's at the newsstand, or maybe not.
No.
No, I think it implied that you had to call her.
Ooh, do we want to go to
Last time I think we talked to the police guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we need to inspect the lock and stuff.
Yeah.
First.
Looks like the cops put one of their computerized locks on the door. Rusty's front door is sealed off with a cop lock. There's no way I can get in without unlocking it.
This isn't immediately important, but, you know, we can do this
I've known
now.
Lieutenant Mac Malden for years, and occasionally we help each other out. Like a few months ago, when I gave Mac a tip on finding Rusty the Clown's body in the funhouse down the street from the Ritz.
Well, as I live and breathe, it isn't Tex Murphy, my little PI pal.
Sarcasm.
Ask about the entry.
Hey, what's your arm doing in a sling? Isn't it usually your butt?
You're a funny guy, Murphy. You know, I sprained my elbow beating the hell out of a guy just 'cause he reminded me of you.
Rusty reminder.
And I think you're forgetting who tipped you off about finding Rusty's remains at the funhouse and got you named Cop of the Month.
I didn't forget, though I'd like to. So what do you want?
X about.
We found Rusty's remains in there thanks to your tip. Sure was good to close a case on a damn clown. I'm not sure who owns the place now, but I still got the key. Sure. After the tip you gave me, I suppose the least I can do is loan you the key. Take a look at this note. Damn. You get this. I got it from a client. What can you tell me about it? You ever hear about the Black Arrow killer? It's vaguely familiar, but refresh my memory. Oh no, you're on your own in this one. Take care of yourself. That's dangerous territory. Most of what I know came from the papers. I know there's a rumor around that the Black Arrow killer has moved out here. There are a lot of perverts running around these days. We can't keep tabs on all of them.
Or you.
Can't help you with that. You think I know everyone in this town?
I spelled Sandra too.
Sorry. Well, there are some things I don't know about.
Apparently a lot of them.
I'm doing just fine. Now that Joanne's left me, it's like a whole new, beautiful world. You're not my type, if that's what you're asking.
He's not buying you any bourbon.
Yeah.
But weenie
Or
world.
go, yeah. That's where my mind went.
Does mine typically go to Weenie World?
That mine never leaves when you world.
That explains a lot.
Nope, I think we're done here. Alright,
Now you get to do the cop block bit.
Yeah!
Which I've already prepared for.
Awesome, thank
Is
you.
it for real this time?
I hope.
Yeah, just to explain, this is a really annoying puzzle that relies entirely on trial and error to be able to beat it.
Oh.
And I don't want to bore y'all with that, so we're just going to,
cheat.
Yeah, pretty much.
So sort of like Tex's ex-wife.
Well, Mac gave me the key to open the cop lock, but he didn't tell me how to deactivate it.
Safe.
Oh well. I'll just have to figure it out.
Safe.
The four nodes
Nah.
on the left have to link up
It's
with the
fine.
four nodes on the right.
We don't need a perfect
The
score.
connections can't intersect with the cop lock reset.
And we already fell a little short on,
Yeah. True.
on the...
Okay, ready?
Ready.
Top straight across.
Da, da.
And then 2 goes to 3 or 4, doesn't it?
Yeah, 2 to the bottom. And then 3 to 2.
3 to 2.
Hopefully this one doesn't have one of the backwards.
And 4.
4 to 3. So far, so good. And this, I believe, is... yeah. Hooray!
Yay!
Like a fish.
In the creepiest fun house ever.
Oh,
Well,
I forgot
no.
that.
Not quite ever.
It doesn't have a body in it.
It's an impressive selection of masks and wigs, designed to suit your every mood.
Yeah, the fun
Rusty's
house.
armory of plastic weapons.
Max Payne 2 is
Kids don't play with these anymore. Well, why should they when they can have the real thing?
Whee!
I'm afraid Rusty's played his last joke.
Too soon, Tex. Too soon.
Oh.
Looks like some local hooligans have been in here.
Doesn't look like it says anything. Clowns do it for laughs. Rusty has a big nose.
You know what they say about guys with big noses.
I love that observational humor.
Rusty lives.
Not.
Too soon, graffito tagging artist. Too soon.
Excellent.
Rusty,
WH.
devil.
Yeah, how is every... How is
Last
every...
one was an alien, so was Rusty.
How is every kid in town solving this cop lock puzzle and you have to go get a key for it?
That's a good question. Acid trip. Oh, terrible.
Meow.
I love how you can tell that all that was done in like MS Paint.
Is there anything in here?
Not anymore.
No, I don't think there's anything.
Nah, this is the old location for Weenie.
These posters tell you more than you'd ever care to know about film processing.
Nothing there.
Get it back.
I wonder what this pedal-looking thing does.
A secret passage?
Right about the time Grandpa started wearing Huggies, I used to switch one of these for his real dentures. A lot of good memories here. It's an old newspaper with Mac Malden named Policeman of the Week. Must have been a real slow week at the precinct. Man, this fake doggy dude looks real enough to step in. Man, this fake stuff looks so real. Will make a great gag. Can you imagine the look on somebody's face when I... Hey, wait a second. Oh, sick! Those police dogs were in here. Sorry, Mac, but first things first.
Way to go, Tex.
I wonder why Rusty would keep his copy machine hidden. Unless he was using it to... I don't even want to think about that. I once broke up with a girlfriend over a whoopee cushion. Literally.
You actually broke apart?
Well, now here's a classic. Fake vomit. This comes in handy when you don't want people taking the seat beside you.
Oh, that's fake too.
Ah, rubber chickens. They make me think of Grandma's rubber chicken pot pies.
Which, okay. Aha! Is stuff thing there.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if there's...
Was that a Wookiee
Was what a Wookiee?
on the shelf?
Chewbacca's a Wookiee.
No, that's
Oh,
that's a turned around wig.
Same diff.
And that leads up to the roof.
Yeah. Which I don't think there was... Well, I don't know, that was day 2 the last time we checked it, so it might be, there might be something of interest up there now. Though probably not yet.
Yet.
All kinds of trash on the roof.
There's a bird.
That bird wants to leave a present on my fedora. I can just feel it.
Evil bird. I have useless crap on the ground.
Aha!
Well, this must be where the local air traffic dumps their garbage.
And although you can't really examine it yet, note that that appears to be film canisters.
Yep, film developing kit.
2043, everyone.
There's what appears to be a baseball bat up there.
Hey?
Oh wait, maybe that's just a bit of the way the... No, that's just the way it's built or whatever.
Skyboxes circa 1996.
Yep.
Slightly fewer god rays.
And the Coit Tower, oh god.
Oh, there went the bird. Can you go up that ladder?
Yes.
Well, I won't be able to get into the water tower without a key.
Because there are so many ways, there are reasons to enter a water tower.
Hey, never can tell. So what's that stairwell to lead to?
Over here. You can come down onto this other roof.
Oh yay, another roof.
Tex Murphy, roof ninja.
Can you fall off the roof?
Nope.
Fall off the roof and die.
Strangely, he has not become so depressed he's suicidal yet.
It's usually Thursday before he gets really suicidal.
We're only on Wednesday.
Kickstarter, everyone.
Okay, at some point I know I'm gonna need to get in there.
Also, apparently you're free to head to the cabin at a last point after day 2. Or
Yeah.
starting day 2, actually.
Let's go into the alley back here.
Allie.
Ah,
Crazy guy.
poor guy's having a seizure.
And he proclaimed in a mighty voice, Woe be unto ye, eaters of flesh! Cursed are those who partake of the sausage patties and links and sizzling bacon. Cry for
Man, he
forgiveness,
makes
ye
it sound
ingesters
good.
of honey-baked ham and all other manner of breakfast.
Doesn't help that I'm pretty hungry.
Yeah, me too.
I ate dinner not that
Did you
long
not eat?
ago.
Before I got up here.
Hmm. So what?
Did y'all not eat?
I forgot. I was kind of busy. I was kind of busy with like preparing for this.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, Brendan, this is totally making me think about that
And they
bacon you
cried
had.
out to him, saying, But these
I thought I was going to a party, but it turned out to be next
they
week.
will not harm us. And he said unto them, Yea, though turkey is the least of these, nonetheless a plague be upon thee and thine.
Okay, they don't sound as good as anymore. Turkey base just is not as good.
I like turkey.
Sometimes, but turkey
Turkey.
bacon?
Turkey should be its own thing. Turkey shouldn't be everything else.
I see misreading Lucas loom. Loom menacingly over
In
crazy
those
old
last
man.
days thou shalt be visited by indigestion and heartburn and agonizing
incontinence.
Probably from all the dog food.
You! No, not you, the one in the hat. Have you not come to be healed?
Okay, fixing that.
I just showed us how to do it. You're charging me off there.
Yeah. I don't remember it doing that so much back when I played this in '96. I'm wondering if it's not DOSBox's fault.
Probably.
Can't blame all of life's
Stale
problems on
humor.
DOSBox.
Let's go with stale humor.
Doggy joke.
Doggy joke. I don't know. Doggy joke is kind of
Alright. Why not?
No. We've already covered that in obedience school.
Not that kind of healed. I speak of the vile grub that rots within your digestive tract.
We can plead
Contains
for
some
forgiveness.
privacy.
Plead for forgiveness. Oh, okay,
Listen, let's leave my digestive tract out of this. All I want to do is ask you a few questions.
There is only one answer, and that is to partake not of the flesh, especially red meat, and choose instead the bulk and fiber of cereals, fruits, vegetables,
familiar.
and especially grains.
He looks really familiar.
I'm not sure who he is.
The PI died for Lynn.
Isn't he the guy that hangs out outside the dumpsters behind the school?
Some of the PI dead.
Look for a loophole.
Oh, I get plenty of grains. Of the fermented variety.
Ah, then you too are an imbiber of the blessed potations. Which do you prefer, rum or vodka?
An unsettling thought.
Two great tastes that taste great together.
I, myself, prefer a
Of
nice
course.
single malt scotch.
Of course.
Tell me, do you drink
Suggest.
bourbon?
I either suggest a pact or friendly and agreeable.
I'll tell you what. If I bring you a bottle of single malt scotch, would you answer some questions?
For a bottle of single malt, I will not only answer your questions, I will bless your family for 3 generations.
3.
For now, I must return to my preaching.
But
Sounds like a bottle of good scotch might loosen up Crazy Gary's tongue. I heard that Sal Lucido, the former owner of the Slice of Heaven pizza parlor, kept a first-rate stash of illegally imported booze somewhere on the street.
And we already found it.
Yup.
Sequence break.
I happen to be in the middle of a very important sermon.
Make a donation.
Well, I brought you an offering.
Bottle of scotch.
How may I assist you, O venerable giver of the precious
Venerable?
potation?
Potation.
Potatoes.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Potatoes.
Okay,
I have been summoned by a greater power to preach against the forces of red meat and its kin. It is my calling in life, and I fear no man. That appellation is foreign to me. My ignorance is regrettable. The fetid aromas billowing from their kitchen are insufferable. For that reason alone, I must forsake their supply of precious single malt scotch. Now there is a man of insight. He eats no meat. Of course, he eats nothing but chocolate. That appellation is
Forward.
I saw this man but once, strolling along the thoroughfare.
Ah.
He appeared to drop an article of some sort. When he bent to retrieve it, I espied an object fall from his pocket. It turned out to be a key.
key.
You may indeed have the key, and I wish you luck in locating the poor man.
Tex Murphy, freelance delivery man.
The cretin is a veritable slaughterhouse. If he approaches to within eyesight, I fairly retch from the foul odor.
Better not mention Louis to him.
No, let's hear it.
A name with which I am totally unfamiliar. Psycho preacher! That's what the foul little man calls me. A curse be upon his pancreas.
Call next to the Idols of Lagerhans.
That nefarious parasite, his very livelihood subsists on polluting the intestines of all the inhabitants in our fair locality. I have waged war upon him and his ilk, and only one of us will live to tell the tale.
Wow.
Man, Gandalf is pissed.
Ah, the lovely creature who administers at the local newsstand. A sweet flower. Your taste in Scotch is unquestionable. For that fact alone, I can bear the stench of digesting meat emanating from your every pore.
Oh no, he seems more like a crazy hobo Dumbledore than Gandalf to me.
Crazy hobo Dumbledore. Do.
He's something.
Alrighty. We'll store your junk.
I use my pants for that. They're effective at it, really.
What's this? It's a crate with Thomas Malloy's name stenciled right on the side.
Ah.
Why don't you knock on
I'll need to move it out of that tight corner before I can open it.
This looks like a junk or something like
The way my luck's been going, this will probably be my next apartment.
No spoilers.
Plywood coffin. Lovely.
I don't know. That's probably a bit more expensive than Tex would be able to afford.
Yeah,
San Francisco
Toxic
overhead.
waste. I guess it's cheaper to store it than dispose of it.
Arr, well, shiver me timbers. It's a pirate's chest.
Arr!
Oh, dude!
We get a sword?
Sword looks pretty sharp. It's probably the reason for the peg leg.
I guess not.
That's a nasty hook. You can put an eye out with that thing. Must belong to the guy with the hook.
Well, blow me down. It's a Lucky Pierre signature souvenir pirate hat. Arr, a peg leg.
I hope all the prosthetic devices didn't belong to the same pirate.
Why is the peg leg vibrating?
It's probably
No one
somebody's
mentioned
fetish.
the gender of the pirate in question.
Medical supplies.
Next to the toxic waste.
But of course.
These crates are all rotting comfortably.
Toxic supplies. Medical waste? Yup.
The sliding unit had moved to the end of the track right above Malloy's crate.
Of course.
Sliding unit.
Weenie.
World.
Let me guess, you're timed.
Nope.
The hook appeared ready for action.
That was what the peg leg was for.
That ought to do the trick.
There we go. Yeah, also this.
Notice.
Health department notice. Damn it.
X.
F9. Let. Maybe.
Keep hitting buttons.
Text needs to move slower. Hold on a second. Config. Preferences. Walking speed F10 is what does it. What did F9 do? I have no idea.
Nothing, apparently.
It deletes system system 32. Oh, if only he weren't so nearsighted.
Windows.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
The building has been condemned by the City of San Francisco Department of Health and Human Services.
It is
It is against
the law to inhabit a building which has been condemned by the Department of Health and Human Services. Any person caught trying to
inhabit any such condemned building
will be
shot
shot on sight
without any previous
notice. This law will be enforced through a systematic check of condemned properties by order of Judge Joseph A. Wapner.
Wow.
Joseph A. Wiener.
Weenie.
Looks like something fell out of Malloy's crate.
Map.
It's a map.
Oh, I thought it was spaghetti.
Would that go with the weenies?
Spaghetti map.
All the spaghetti thought.
Plains of Nazca. I don't see any airport.
Airport of the gods.
Go-karts of the gods, lunch of the gods.
It's a rug or a wall hanging. Well, this is certainly an interesting design. I wonder what type of symbols these are.
Crap, I think the cheese factory was on fire again.
This stored gear looks like surveyor's equipment. Malloy must have been a pretty versatile guy. Set of encyclopedias. They look heavy.
Encyclopedias. 2043.
2043, everybody.
The statue looks like something from Easter Island.
I thought there was more here. I guess not. Oh well.
You can always come back.
Yep. Travel. North America to the cabin.
The cabin.
The cabin.
That looks like
David Wright's cabin is out in the middle of nowhere. The place appears to be totally abandoned. The door's unlocked, but as soon as I step inside, I sense something wrong. Like I'm just about to open a carton of milk that's been sitting out in the sun too long.
Uh-oh. Sir?
More than a minute and a half. Seriously, you don't need to look at the sun.
Cabin
It's
in the
weird.
Woods.
Cabin in the Woods.
Oh, snap.
Incidentally,
Which you need to go and see.
yep. Anyone who has not seen the Cabin in the Woods, give
Need to
yourselves
see
a nice
Cabin in the
rap
Woods.
on the wrist, and then go see it.
I know.
Someone must have been here regularly because no one would have live plants if they weren't going to take care of them. These plants are so dried up they must have been dead for a while. Hooks in the case have really been shoved around.
Someone's creepily playing an organ upstairs.
Whoever came through here to straighten up missed the lamp.
Papers.
These pieces of paper are wrinkled, as if they were wet at some time. Those big red spots look like blood splatters.
Damn you, weenie
Paper
world.
scattered around appears to have fallen off the bookcase.
It sounds like a chibi Ganondorf Dragmire is upstairs playing the organ.
Nice wad of paper.
Another witness to the bizarre events of July 1947 may have been New Mexico Lieutenant Governor Joseph Montoya. According to sources close to Montoya, he visited the military base shortly after the UFO crash, and when speaking to friends soon after, appeared very pale, almost white, shaking, and very, very scared. After consuming half a quart of whiskey,
Oh my.
Montoya told friends that he had seen 4 little men. He described their size, short, skinny-like, facial features, big eyes, the mouth was real small, like a cut across a piece of wood, and went on to say that one was alive. While these excerpts of conversation are subjective and impossible to authenticate, they are one of thousands that indicate the fact that there was indeed a UFO crash followed by a massive government cover-up, contributed by AE. Puzzle of the month. Fill in the grid so there are 4 blue squares, 3 red, 3 white, 3 green, and 3 yellow. No horizontal, vertical, or diagonal row can have more than 1 square with the same color. Good luck. Cosmic Connection Newsletter 13.
That's gonna be a puzzle later.
Interesting. I bet this will run on my computer back at the office.
CD.
Interesting.
2043.
2043, guys.
Welcome to the future.
Well,
Apparently
it's got
they're
brown
coming back.
Stains all over it. No, that's blood.
Brown blood.
Nice supply of firewood.
That was cheese from the factory.
The one that was on fire?
Yeah.
Ah!
This must be Mr. Wright, the owner of the cabin.
I'm guessing former owner, more like.
It's an interesting
Could be
picture.
Malloy who's dead.
Some sort of ancient temple.
Could be both of them.
And this door's jammed shut.
By a body.
Well, hopefully it's not peanut buttered as well.
It's blocked by a body.
Seems like a strange place to hang a painting.
Aha!
And a security
Yep,
keypad.
that's the puzzle. The
I guess whatever's behind the door must be important.
I hope I'm not just completely, skipping here. Nope. Okay. That's kind of a relief. Because yeah, that kind of a sequence break would be kind of derp.
These casings are from government issue shells.
Whoa, what? How do you know that, Tex?
And from all the way across the room.
Alright, what else is upstairs? There's gotta be more.
And he knows Brendan because it's
that's
clearly
all I
not
can get to
Texas
right now.
first rodeo.
That's true. From all the way across the room, he's like, those cases are from government. What? Really?
The store's locked, and I don't see a place for a key. Must be hooked up to some type of keyless entry system.
Perhaps.
So yeah.
So this is all... Oh, check the window.
This window looks like it's been broken for a while. I guess the cabin's been unoccupied ever since, or someone would have covered the hole. These books look like they've been tossed around, like somebody was rifling through them.
It's just another bug. More bugs. Okay. I think that's all here for now.
What if paper gives instructions on how to break the code?
Back to Texas computer room.
Load times?
It gives
What
you a
load
lot
times?
of details on the... You know, you can go to a very specific place with the traveling.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Pretty much any specific room that...
You've been in. Fast travel, no load times. Of course. Of fisking course. Yep.
There we go.
Welcoming!
Oh, I was close.
Ah.
Why did it poop around? Oh, dang, we'll go. Dang, I didn't see that.
The Mayas stand alone among early Mesoamerican cultures, as evidenced in the Dresden Codex, a native book of pictures with explanatory hieroglyphs. Portions of the codex date back thousands of years, and some of the contents, such as tables predicting eclipses and tables on the cycles of the planet Venus, are highly scholarly and would have been meaningful only to trained astronomical experts. Their knowledge is even more amazing in light of the fact that all observations of Venus had to be done with the naked eye. The Maya knew with great accuracy the exact solar year, but rather than adjusting their calendar by adding extra days, as we do for leap year, they added a correction formula that indicated how many days away from the correct seasonal position the 365-day calendar was at that particular time. The correction formula revealed an extremely accurate notion of solar phenomena. In fact, the Maya year was more accurate than our present Gregorian year, which was not introduced as the standard calendar in Western civilization until 1582, over 1,000 years later.
Do you get untrained astronomical experts?
Michael D. Coe found that the Mayan culture was impressive. It appeared on the scene as a band of outsiders with a vastly superior civilization. Where did the outsiders come from? There's nothing we know that relates this culture to any other in the world. None of the artifacts found to date show evidence of Eastern Hemisphere origins. Uh-oh! Aliens did it!
Because it couldn't have been brown people.
There's been much speculation about the origin of the Maya. One linguistic researcher has pointed out an interesting fact concerning the story of the Tower of Babel in the Old Testament. While the Old Testament was supposedly written well before the Maya flourished, the Mayan word Babel, or Babel, means confusion. Moreover, the Mayan expression means to speak in confusion is
Babel
is Babel, then what would the inclusion of Mayan words in the language of Asia and Europe indicate? Is it possible to conclude that within the Mayan context there existed in effect a primitive language from which other world languages are derived?
No.
There is every indication that the early Maya were a tremendously religious people. Their energy in worship and in providing the trappings for worship was unflagging. More than this, religious participation seems to have been the keystone that bound social classes into a cooperative, functioning system. The Mayans' principal deity was undoubtedly Itzamna, the sky god. They believed that he was sent to Earth by Hurabku, the one god. According to most accounts, Itzamna came from the eastern sky. He was known as the great astrologist, lawgiver, and high priest. Mayans also believed that there were 4 Chaks, gods who controlled the world from the 4 compass points. Mayan ceremonies were directed toward appeasing many different gods. Hun Ahau, the god of death, Ishchel, the goddess of the moon, Kulkukan, the deity of the pole star, Kinich Ahau, the sun god. Mayans also greatly feared solar eclipses, often committing suicide rather than face the wrath of Shulab. Alright, so we now have that pattern. Back to the cabin.
The cabin!
Back to the lab again.
Boop.
Bom-ba-dom.
Ooh, projector.
2043, everyone.
Whoa, now there's an antique. A real 16mm projector.
At least it's recognized as being an antique.
These books look like they've been tossed around.
So it's rifling through them with a rifle.
Pencils are well chewed. I got that problem myself.
Oh god.
More apples.
Hello.
It's a reel of 16mm film. This reel looks at least 100 years old.
1943, everyone.
Well done.
There's a projection screen on the other wall. I'd better pull it down before I start the film.
Otherwise, the world will end.
What's
Stop
the
it.
map, by the way?
It's like a post-war map of Scotland.
Where the Yucatan Peninsula?
Yup.
Scotland? Really, Murph?
It says lowlands and highlands.
Well, no, it says northern lowlands, southern lowlands.
Oh, there you go.
It's like some evil anti-Scotland.
There's nothing but lowlands! What are we going to do?
Maybe just...
What on the swamp, I guess?
Shirts.
What is this? It's gotta be some sort of practical joke. Wait a second. Whatever that thing is, it just moved.
And the bourbon's kicking in.
It's alive. They're cutting it open and it's alive.
Oh, you
I
touched the
remember some
side.
sort of alien autopsy film from years ago, but that alien was dead. This thing looks alive. Just barely. Seems to be in a lot of pain.
It's kind of like E.T.
They're cutting him open. That's why he's in all that pain.
That's good xeno-intestine.
Poor alien.
It's tiny.
think I pick her?
Uh-oh. It doesn't look like he's gonna make it.
Well, if you quit picking at it.
Hello? I can't hear you through my... Hello? My environment suit doesn't have an ear hole. Seriously.
I am Darth Vader from the planet
Malloy's
Vulcan.
disappearance is connected in some way to the contents of this film
He
clip.
said he was in the last one.
Military personnel, a live alien. It wasn't a hoax. This thing could stir things up in a big way. Maybe I shouldn't be getting involved. This is the sort of thing that gets people killed.
Potential for adventure. Oh, I need to
Some of
stay
these
the hell away from
floorboards
this.
appear to be loose.
Of course.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, that's
Someone
right.
put some good holes in this guy. There's not much left of him, but I don't think this is Malloy, judging by the hair. Looks more like the guy in the photo downstairs. David Wright. The question is, who's responsible for this? And did they get Malloy, too?
Look at his glasses.
Ew.
Oh. I was just going to do that again. We'll put that back. Do. Didn't see anything.
I guess this is the only
If you
kind
don't want anyone to see signs you were here, you should put the screen back
Projector.
up.
Yeah.
Ah.
That'll totally make a difference. Ah.
Or alert everyone in the area code to your presence.
Can't take that off the thing, though.
Nope, didn't
Hey, what's
see.
this?
The piece of stonework is covered with intricate carvings.
I never noticed that there before. Ah, why do you close again?
Now Texas fingerprints are all over the place.
Close the thingy.
I think it closes on its own.
Good, because that means you were never here.
Never.
No need to shoot me. I don't know nothing.
Nope.
I don't think that will be hard for them to believe, that considering this is Tex Murphy.
Oh, snap it. Okay, well, probably going to want to go to Tex Murphy's apartment and use his phone.
Yep, I think that's what's next.
Is there mail?
No, honey.
Probably not.
I think there was only the one piece of mail we were going to get, and that's it.
Here's the mail. It never fails.
I don't know, I mean, you
It
might
makes
get one
me
later
want
on that's
to
got a black
wag
arrow
my
on it.
tail. When it comes, I want to wail. Mail.
Dude, seriously?
I don't have any phone
Daniel,
numbers.
Find us Chelsea's phone number.
What's Fitzpatrick's card?
Ah, yes.
I defiled Blue's Clues. Whee!
So Fitzpatrick's staying at the Savoy. Guess I can call him on my vid phone if I need to talk with him.
24. You have $100 left.
Yep.
You really
Will we
afford a
need more
long
than
distance
that?
call to 24?
Say what?
Will we need more than that?
No, I think we've spent all the money that needs to be spent.
Awesome. Yeah, I guess I'll make the search for the apartment and the sequels that much easier.
Shit.
That's helpful. Well then.
I think you're the last person I ever played to forget what to do here.
Really?
Yeah, you played this a billion times.
Yeah, but it's always so long between playthroughs. Well, granted, it hasn't been that long, but still.
What?
Hello, Mr. Murphy. Are your efforts progressing?
I have a few leads. Called to see if you'd give me some additional information.
I'll be happy to tell you anything I know.
Sweet cheeks.
As I've said, I haven't seen my friend for years, and I don't believe I have any additional information that would help you locate him.
Ask about aliens.
I know what to do.
Ask about
Hold on a second.
I seem to remember reading about a Black Arrow killer, but I don't see how it could relate to Dr. Malloy.
Miss Patterson?
The name is new to me. I can't help you with that. I passed by the club, but it didn't seem to be my style, as they say.
It's run by a giant mutant freak.
Find out more about Sandra, baby.
It's my idea that that was the pseudonym that Thomas used when he worked at the university. That may have been the girl that I spoke to at the university.
You're the one who said it was.
Oh, my part in all this is relatively unimportant.
It's
Bullshit.
Oh, that smile. It's creepy.
The man who runs the diner, I found him a very pleasant man.
Dwight, what's his name?
It's hot.
If I'm any judge of character, I think our arrangement will be extremely beneficial.
Well, that's...
Clearly he overestimates
Yeah,
his
you're the one who
competence.
killed Wright. And now you want us to help you find Malloy so you can kill him.
He's a bad man.
What?
You recently assembled a piece of evidence.
Yes,
Perhaps you should ask someone about it.
I have.
Not everybody.
Perhaps someone who's a specialist at looking at evidence. Like a member of the police.
I already did take it to him.
You took the untranslated letter to him.
No, he
Well, no,
also
I took the note to
Oh,
him.
the Black Arrow thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got that in.
Yep.
Can you analyze it? The note with your visual analyzer thing?
That's for photos, I think, and film.
Let's see here. Visual analyzing apparatus. Nope.
The map, maybe, with that.
Map. Nope. Postcard. Nope. Llama. Nope. Regan. Nope. That one. Nope.
Money. Nope.
Regrettably.
Curse's counterfeiting scheme is ruined.
Have you met a reporter yet?
No.
No.
Do you have a newspaper article about the Black Arrow killer names?
I do not.
You
Maybe.
should investigate behind Rick's pawn shop for no good reason.
I think I need to know that it's there first.
Mike! You just missed Chelsea. She stopped in to say goodbye. She's apparently off to Arizona. Is everything okay with you two?
Look to Louis for illumination.
I have absolutely no idea. What did Chelsea tell you?
Well, she and I talked for a bit. She's having a rough go of it.
Manly incomprehension.
Well, maybe I'm just not in touch with my feminine side, but what exactly is so rough?
Well, it's part you, part turning 30. I told her everyone goes through a phase like this. I haven't yet. Of course, I'm still young. I'm 58 and I still ain't ready to settle down. Tell me, Mike, you ever been truly in love with someone?
Mention the dark past.
Sure. Used to be married.
Yeah, the only thing easier than falling in love is getting married.
Sincere regrets.
Yeah, sure.
Don't remind me. That's the last time I'll ever drink 150 proof vodka.
You know what it is, Mike? Chemicals. Up in your brain. We got these chemicals going bananas.
Cut through the baloney.
Get surprisingly technical.
That one is pretty funny.
Yeah, the technical one's amusing and probably harmless.
Yeah, when the old dorsal amygdala gets fired up, look out for trouble.
My point is, falling in love don't mean a lot. What's hard is knowing someone real well and still liking them. But that ain't even the hardest thing. The hardest thing is finding someone you can trust. Remember that. Now, I'll get off my soapbox. What can I do for you?
Erskine Black Arrow Killer.
I remember reading about the Black Arrow Killer. Someone was covering the story in the Bay City Mirror. You want to find copies of the Black Arrow Killer articles? I throw out all my old papers, but Rook sometimes holds on to his. Keeps them in the alley back at the pawn shop.
Alright. Travel
alley. Load times? What load times?
Not that one.
Whoa, you just passed one.
Yeah, but it was a 2D one, I think. There we go.
Man, seems like I have to go through Rook's garbage at some point in every case I take. A dirty, rotten job. Well, here's an old issue of the Bay City Mirror.
Margaret, a two-dimensional trash can?
Yeah, like...
Hey! This trash can's just painted on!
like one of these.
Yeah.
That
That's
and the wibbly,
hilarious.
And the wibbly ground.
Wibbly-doobly-doo.
Sorry, Salmon.
Alright. Who's who in local business? Sapphire Bob Baggett, founder of Sapphire Bob's Phone Farm Services, was recognized this week as Local Businessman of the Year. Sapphire Bob graduated from Oakmont High and worked at San Francisco Tech for several semesters in the custodial department. He then left school and moved somewhere down south and entered the pharmaceuticals business, where he amassed a small fortune. Sapphire Bob met his current wife, Trixie, on a business trip to Las Vegas, and they were married after a storybook 3-hour romance. The happy couple moved back to the city by the Bay a year and a half ago and started up a lucrative telemarketing business. Sapphire Bob is quick to attribute his success to others. If it weren't for the hard work of my employees, I wouldn't be making squat. Our congratulations go out to Sapphire Bob and those fortunate enough to work for our Local Businessman of the Year.
There clearly was a judge there.
Mutant Coalition announces Mutant Pride Celebration. The Mutant Coalition has petitioned Mayor Linder to designate April 2nd as Mutant Pride Day. According to Mutant Coalition Grand Poobah Lepo Davis, Mutant Pride Day will be celebrated regardless of whether the mayor makes it official or not. Events slated for April 2 include a parade, a pie-eating contest, and a 3-legged race. There must be at least 2 participants. In addition, local musical groups will perform. The lineup includes Brains and Eggs, Meat Whistle, and the Buchanans, who are sure to sing their big hit, We're So Right We're Left.
Oh!
Wow.
That's horrible.
Puppy chews off man's leg. AP, Rochester, New York native Pablito Smith woke up last week to find that Barkley, his 3-month-old Labrador Retriever, had chewed his leg completely off. According to Mr. Smith, he'd been up late the night before drinking mucha tequila and passed out on his living room sofa. He didn't realize the leg was gone until he tried to stand up the next morning. Immediately after falling to the floor, Mr. Smith noticed Barkley playing with the leg. The impromptu amputation wasn't all bad, though. I've been trying for many years to lose weight, said Mr. Smith. Now weighing in at a svelte 195 pounds, he is scheduled to leave the hospital today.
Wow.
Exclusive, The Black Arrow Killer Strikes Again by Lucia Purnell. In what appears to be a carbon copy of the serial murders committed in Arizona and Nevada over the past 2 years, a young woman has been murdered in New San Francisco. Police are not releasing any information at this time, including the name of the victim. This reporter has learned, however, that evidence was found at the crime scene which indicates that the Black Arrow Killer has struck again. Reports from several months ago hinted that the police had finally caught the serial murderer in Nevada. This was never confirmed or denied, though this recent tragedy seems to prove that the killer is still on the loose. We will provide all possible information when it becomes available. Gortz on Sports by Al Gortz Jr. The big news today, of course, is the arrest of Mano Manosokis, the power-hitting catcher for the Bay City Mutants. Mano was booked on manslaughter charges stemming from the fatal incident which took place yesterday evening. In the bottom of the fifth inning, Mano ripped a hanging slow curve into the stands to the left of third base, hitting a woman in the forehead and killing her instantly. After the game, which the Mutants won 5-4 on Manosokis' 3-run upper deck blast, Mano was cuffed and escorted from the ballpark in a patrol speeder. As it turns out, the victim was Mano's ex-wife, and witnesses say that Mano pointed in her direction moments before stepping into the batter's box. Police suspect foul play.
I didn't know it was her.
Ah! Ow! Ow! Foul play?
Yeah. Foul play.
Ow!
Fishing Pros Contest winner. The following entry submitted by Natty Lorson was chosen as the winner of our annual Why I Love to Fish writing contest. Natty wins a 4-day, 3-night, all-expenses-paid trip to Stain Lake, Oregon, and a new set of waders. Throughout history, fly fishing has remained the pinnacle of the angler's art. Other weapons of attack on dwellers of lake and stream may come and go, but when a man has tried every one, if he is a philosopher at all, he will come back to fly fishing. For the fly rod offers other inducements than merely winning the physical fight. The satisfaction lies rather in one's closeness to nature, in his becoming one with his environment, in the lifelong pursuit of big-ass lunker trout. Computer Biz Buzz by Mr. Data. According to Chad Froth, spokesperson for Microsoft, there is simply no truth to the rumors that Bill Gates has died in a tragic speeder accident and been replaced by a lifelike computer replica. There has been considerable speculation ever since the release of Windows 42, in which Bill Gates was pictured on the cover with a hand over his head, apparently staring down at a flower-covered grave. Fueling the Bill is dead rumors are several snippets which can be heard if the new Microsoft Golf CD #1 is played backwards on a CD player. One of the phrases reportedly spoken by Paul Allen says, "I buried Bill." Microsoft adamantly denies these allegations, saying that the phrase is actually Libraryville, the code name for a new Microsoft cyber literature product.
Wow.
Movies and shakers. Bruce Willis, still fit and spry at age 91, is set to star in Die Hard 18, still alive and kicking. Willis says that this will be the last and most exciting movie in the popular cinematic series. The plot centers around a terrorist takeover of a Fort Lauderdale retirement community. Co-stars include Paul Rubens as the terrorist leader and Macaulay Culkin as a bitter ex-child star. Also in the news, United Features announced today that Waterworld, the 1995 sci-fi classic, finally broke even.
Considering that A Good Day to Die Hard is or maybe I can't remember if it's A Good Day. There is a new Die Hard movie coming out next year.
Oh, nice.
Legitimately, it's a thing that's happening.
Wow.
Yeah.
Daylight Saving Shift still hot topic. The Daylight Saving Shift, which was enacted January 1st, has met with mixed reviews. While the Surgeon General has applauded the move, saying that it will reduce skin cancer deaths by at least 50%, others have been highly critical. "We're not owls, for Pete's sake," said Representative Carl Vendotti, Democrat, Alabama. Senator Vincent Pohl, Republican, New Jersey, adds, "This whole fiasco is turning us into a bunch of frickin' nocturnal beasts." Though there are many rural spots which have yet to shift business hours from AM to PM, all metropolitan areas have complied with the changeover. On the plus side, most businesses have seen little difference in employee effectiveness and absenteeism, and crime is down in most cities as criminals are forced to engage in their nefarious activities during daylight hours. Hospitals, however, have noted an increase in cases of insomnia and sleep disorders. The Surgeon General advises that this is a temporary result of the necessary adjustment and will soon pass.
Also a rates.
Does this sound like your kind of job? Work in the same building with lots of interesting people. Earn up to 15 minutes in breaks every 4 hours. Enjoy a full hour for lunch, unpaid. A clean, sanitary bathroom available at any time. 3 fully functional drinking fountains dispensing icy cold water. Punch in on state-of-the-art time clock. Sit in a comfortable chair with armrests. Make $$ simply by talking on the phone all day. If this sounds like the kind of exciting career you've dreamed about, contact Sapphire Bob's Phone Farm Services at 555-0801. A challenging and rewarding opportunity in the field of telemarketing could be your stepping stone to the future.
Future.
Paid advertisement.
No. To the future! See, it's all capitalized. You have to sell it.
Be an artist or just look like one. World-renowned fashion expert Francois will appear one night only at the Bayview Community College Amphitheater. Francois, founder of the Nouveau Avant-Garde fashion movement, will lecture on a variety of topics, including art, apparel and accessories, dressing for suicide, and a basic black turtleneck, the new blue blazer. Tickets are $163.27 and are available at the door. The lecture begins promptly at 8:19 and cigarettes will be served after.
Wow.
Alright, so the only useful bit of information we got out of that was Lucia Purnell. I wonder how we will go about getting her contact info.
We could check the map.
The
It's
map.
possible that the office of the... Nope.
Nope.
Oh, wow.
What's in that door?
I can't imagine why you don't get as tired of bothering me as I get tired of you coming in here. What do you want now?
We'll just have to ask her about it.
I remember Lucia Purnell. Quite a strong-willed young woman. She works for the Bay City Mirror and came to interview me right after my shop was broken into. I have her business card here if you want to contact her.
That was easy.
Yep. Lucia Purnell, investigative reporter. Facts.
It's 1:43, everyone.
Email lpern@baymirror.com.
Yep. Why not? Why are there no load times in games today? Like, seriously.
Unless they're not drawn like this. I'm sure.
This is a private number.
Straight to the point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. This is Lucia Purnell, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm Purnell. Who are you?
Down to business.
My name's Murphy. I'm a PI, and I'm investigating a case you covered in the Bay City Mirror. The Black Arrow Killer.
Yeah? So are 1,000 other people. What makes you so special?
I've got a golden ticket.
I've got a note that might be from the Black Arrow Killer.
Okay, let's meet. I can tell you whether it's the real thing or not.
Set a rendezvous.
I wouldn't waste any time.
Yep. Set a rendezvous.
I live in the old city on Chandler Avenue. There's a diner close by called the Brew and Stew. Let's meet there.
I know the place. I'll be there in 15 minutes. By the way, what did you say your name was?
Tex Murphy. That's T-E-X.
I got it. Who would
She
misspell that?
seems friendly like.
T-E-C-H-S?
That's just Murphy being a smartass.
Oh, you made the ladder anyway. Bourbon.
Well, I hope I didn't take you away from anything important.
Nah, just a fight with my editor. Can't even remember what we argued about. Weedy World.
Well, don't worry, because I'm not here to start a fight.
The truth is I piss people off, usually the wrong people.
Well, at least we got that in common.
Good. Now, you said you had a note?
Yeah.
Where'd you get this?
I got it from a client.
Your client's in danger, Murphy. How much do you know about the Black Arrow Killer?
Killed a few people in the Southwest a couple of years ago. And a girl around here got killed recently.
You know, Malden might know more than he's letting on. Then again, he might not. Of course, if he did, I doubt he'd tell you. He's not that stupid.
I'm not so sure about that. Look, why don't you fill me in on a few details, and I can be certain.
It's a long story.
Come on over to the booth and
I've got a fedora.
And bourbon.
You're slightly above average, aren't you?
yeah, many things.
Well, we'll just have to cut you down to size, won't we?
I like her.
When the first bodies turned up in Arizona in the summer of '41, the local police tried to keep the story off the wires. They didn't want the bad publicity. It wasn't until March of '42, when 3 other victims were found, that the story really broke big. Turned out the killer in all 5 cases had the same M.O. He sent notes to his victims before murdering them. I had a chance to see one of those notes. It was exactly like this one.
Had the black arrow, all that.
Right, and the block lettering, same words, everything. You probably know cases like this can spawn copycat murders. For that reason, the police didn't release copies of the notes to the media.
Oh, so they could differentiate between the copycat killer and the real killer.
Exactly. Anyway, the Black Arrow Killer racked up 2 more victims in Nevada before the police finally caught up with him. At that point, the FBI moved in and media coverage evaporated. The name of the guy they arrested was Leroy Kettler. The night they booked him, he hung himself in his cell with a shoelace. Funny thing is, he was wearing cowboy boots.
Now that's a little hard to explain.
After things cooled off, I went down there and interviewed a few people, including an inmate who told me that 2 men in suits went to Kettler's cell the night before he hung himself. I'm pretty sure they were NSA.
NSA? What would the National Surveillance Agency be doing messing around with a serial killing case? More than that, why would they kill Kettler?
Maybe he was a fall guy. Or maybe Kettler really was the serial killer and the feds just didn't want the case resolved. Regardless, there was a cover-up.
Mac Malden said there was another case around here. How does that tie in?
It doesn't. The girl was a grad student at San Francisco Tech. There was no indication that she was receiving threatening notes, and there was nothing out of the ordinary before she was murdered. Oddly enough, the police found a note in her room. At that point, the feds moved in and took over.
That girl, what was her name?
Collins. Sandra Collins. You know something I ought to know?
I'm not sure.
Now, there's no chance that you can give me the name of your client?
You know I can't do that. I'll tell you what. If I find out who's stalking my client, you're gonna get a scoop out of this.
That's a fair deal. By the way, have you heard of a place called Autotech?
Don't think so.
Might be worth checking into. Oh, and Murphy, one more thing. When I was following this story in Nevada, I met a guy just like you, a PI. He asked a lot of questions, too. A week later, he had a tag on his toe. Suicide, I think.
It is Thursday, isn't it?
Brunel certainly gave me a lot to think about. What's the common denominator between Fitzpatrick, Malloy, Kettler, and this young woman, Sandra Collins? Too few details, too many implications. The bottom line is, whoever sent the note to Emily's for real, and she's in danger. Brunel mentioned a place called Autotech. Maybe that's a place to start.
Maybe they can help sync her audio.
Yeah.
FMVs. Oh.
Somebody just jumped off a water tower on the roof of Rusty's funhouse. Dressed all in black.
Maybe Emily wasn't just imagining that someone was watching her.
You're supposed to use a dark blue.
Ninjas are supposed to wear dark blue.
Black stands out.
Yep.
Hi, Tex. I just called to say that I'm off to Phoenix. I'm really sorry about the way I've been over the past few days. I guess I'm just having a hard time deciding on what I want right now. I'm going to take a break for a while, and I guess I'm going to try to figure out what's best for me. I'll give you a call soon and let you know how things are going. Bye.
Well, it's good to know Chelsea doesn't hate me after our little disagreement at the Flamingo. Maybe I still got a chance with her after all.
Nope!
Incidentally, she looks way older than 30.
Maybe she'll be into a long-distance relationship from Phoenix.
Oh, that's a great plan.
Yeah, girls love long-distance relationships.
Somebody left their coat here. It sure doesn't look like it's been here very long.
I hope somebody doesn't come up behind me and knock
Somebody
me
left
out.
it. I wonder if this jacket could have been left by that shadowy figure I saw up here earlier. Let's see what's in the pockets.
Photograph.
Cufflink and torn pieces of a photograph. DH. Probably the monogram of the person I'm trying to find.
Oh boy.
Would you be able to scooch over a little bit more?
Sure.
David Hitler.
David Hitler? Really?
Why?
Thanks.
Because nobody suspects the butterfly.
Ooh, Dean Howitzer. No, stay.
No, that's not the autograph. Blah.
Dirk Hemmings.
No.
Douglas Halifax?
There's a piece in the center that'll go, yeah. My guess is top somewhere. There you go.
Right there. And who displaces the blocks?
Displaces?
Looks like Italy there goes in the lower right.
And yeah, that one goes at the top.
South Carolina
No,
goes
there.
up top.
Right there, yeah. South Carolina.
Where's West Virginia go?
Guess.
Well, let's see. We can
Right there.
Yeah.
Pretty much got to go there.
pull that one in.
There we
Cancel
go.
that one.
I could put a plastic dong there.
Really?
I think I might actually be channeling Cole here slightly.
Blur. That one there. And bam.
You completed the car hole.
Free time is our bitch.
Looks like the exterior of Autotech, whatever that is. Well, Purnell seemed to think it was important. If I can examine this picture more closely, maybe I can find something that will help me figure out where this place is.
How would you examine that?
I'd look over my glasses. It'd probably be more effective than the shitty device he's about to use.
Barcelona. Spain.
That's a street sign.
Looks like Autotech is located at 144 Barcelona. If I'm not mistaken, that's down in the industrial sector.
Industrial sector, Spain.
Isn't that stupid? Like, all I did was it took a sector and zoomed in on it. It was like mildly pointless.
Did he drop anything else around here?
No, this must...
Nope. Nothing of interest. But I got his jacket. Ha ha ha.
Point Tower? What's a Point Tower?
Clint.
Right, of course.
And his Coco Cabana.
That's right.
Ah.
I find the Autotech building without any problem, but all the doors require some kind of security guard, which I don't have.
Oh. Well then.
That was a productive trip.
Police station.
Did you find out anything else about that note you brought in here?
Some, but I'll give you the details later when I got some extra time. I came by to get some more information from you.
We've had the NSA push us out of the way a couple of times. When they say jump, we start jumping and don't stop until they say so. No can do, Murphy. Sandra Collins. That's the name of a girl who was murdered a couple weeks ago. I don't have any other details. We didn't handle the case. She's a crime reporter for the Bay City Mirror. If anything, she's more irritating than you are. The only thing I hate about that paper is they always get my quotes wrong. Of course, so does every other paper.
Newspaper photo. No, that's not gonna help.
No.
Want heat? I have heat.
Perhaps... I'm not sure I want heat. And there's only a limited number of places I can go and people I can talk to.
Okay. Well, we need to get a security key of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the electronic shop, see if they have anything.
No. No, he's not.
For Autotech? No.
Okay.
Louis tends to know everything.
We have what's his name's key. We have Malloy's key, and we haven't used that.
That's how we got
yet.
into the warehouse.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Yeah.
We've been in the sewer, and that's all that's there for right now.
In the alley.
We still didn't find any evidence associated with the previous victim.
This is true.
But we don't really have much means.
Yeah,
to look
we
at
We
that.
have Sandra Collins' name now, so we can start asking people about that.
Yeah, but we don't really know anything else about her. Actually.
Don't have any means to get back to the Fuchsia Flamingo.
Do you want to try calling?
Hey, guess what I found out? I got a source that told me Leroy Kettler signed a confession before he supposedly killed himself. Only now it's like the confession never happened. No paperwork, no nothing.
So Kettler was the real Black Arrow killer?
Looks that way. Maybe the NSA found it useful for people to think that the killer's still on the loose. So why'd you call?
I just needed to ask you a few questions.
I talked to her family after the murder, but they didn't have any useful information. If we want to give it a try, I'll give you the address. Autotech. Gee, that sounds familiar. Wish I could help you with it. There's nothing I'd like more than to light a fire under the National Surveillance Agency. It's like they say, absolute power corrupts absolutely.
She won't know anything about that.
Don't know anything about it.
Wait. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to ask about right now. So...
Now there's a new place to go.
Yep.
Appletech. Sandra Collins' house.
There we go.
The Collins residence is in the New City, in a nice middle-class neighborhood. Takes some explaining, but I finally get Mrs. Collins to let me look around her daughter's room. She tells me that nothing's been moved in the room since the police were here. Well, if nothing else, these plates certainly are happy. The shelves are filled with reference books, but it's nothing I'd be interested in. Nothing in here at all.
There's a box.
No, that's just the wood bag.
Oh, right there. There's a box.
Looks like someone's gone through all the contents of these boxes. Nothing too fascinating about these clothes.
There's a thing on the floor by the bed. Windows.
This paper flying all around don't appear to be very important. Looks like a copy of Sandra Collins' resume.
1142 to 243, research scientist, San Francisco Tech, New San Francisco, California, designed a microholographic projection system to be run with an unspecified power source, invented a new form interface, designed the microholographic projection system to be component-based, made up of separate modules. Note, member SFT student roundtable. Ranks in top 2% in GPA. Job skills, highly trained in theory and development of holographic projection systems. Strong linguistics education. Proficient computer skills. Strong organizational skills. Exceptional interpersonal skills. References available upon request.
Ooh, what's that thing on the floor?
We already looked at it.
That silk gown.
Masks now.
These masks look vaguely ominous. Well, the bed looks comfy, but there'll be plenty of time for a nap later. Nothing in here.
They didn't get the top.
No, nothing in here but unmentionables.
Those are socks.
I have a San Francisco Tech doesn't have any major sports teams. They probably wave these pennants during chess tournaments.
SFTU.
Indeed. I see you.
It's like a canister of hairspray.
Hairspray might be important. Oh, hello.
Oh, what have we here? Looks like it might be a credit card or an ID. An Autotech security card. I wonder if Sandra Collins worked at Autotech. No. Fitzpatrick said she worked at the college. Maybe this card was dropped by whoever killed her. The book must have been thrown on the floor.
Not dropped or simply placed.
Cosmetics are scattered all over the floor.
Maybe even flung.
Nothing very interesting about this desk lamp.
That's not a desk lamp.
It's just a lamp.
It's a floor light.
Can I offer you a coolant stick?
A what?
A coolant stick?
What is that?
Freeze pop. Freeze pop.
Oh, yes, please. Thank you.
Nothing in here at all. The shelves are filled with reference books, but it's...
Yeah, nothing you'd be too interested in.
Thank you.
Ah, a color print from the Allen collection of Mayan art. Never heard of it.
Okay.
I think we found most of the things we're going to find.
Yeah,
Wait, I think I didn't actually succeed in getting it open. I always have problems with these. Okay, here we go. There.
Ah.
Another one.
Yes.
Is it too late to offer a bourbon?
Nero.
Okay.
Autotech.
Autotech is housed in a nondescript building in the industrial sector. I go around to a side door and slip the card through the scanner. The door clicks open and I find myself in an empty lobby.
Perhaps a nondescript empty lobby.
This door appears to be locked from the other side.
That's ominous music.
This cord controls the blinds.
Not anymore.
It's worthless junk. I have to collect
Why
it.
they
in
don't
case
provide any decent reading material like True Detective or highlights.
You just own the hell out of that blind cord.
Either somebody accidentally left their hairbrush here, or Autotech provides grooming tools as part of their customer service.
Oh, take it.
You'll need DNA.
Combine.
Wait, what? Are you
Brush with cord.
freaking kidding me?
Ivor be damned.
It's a card marked Visitor's Pass.
Ka-ching!
That's a Visitor's Pass.
The world of computing
With brush with the cord.
We'll have a thermonuclear device.
These look like security monitors.
Said the guy, but not
That's
the
an interesting piece of machinery.
True enough.
That's a clipboard with what appears to be check-in codes written on it. Unfortunately, the writing's too small for me to make out. I can't quite reach it.
Oh, but unbelievable.
Bat grappling hook, go.
Dang, Tex.
That's special.
From looking at this clipboard, I'd guess that every visitor at Autotech is given their own access code. Oh, I'm sure she's a very nice person.
Sorry. Das Auto.
Oh snap, you're here.
Mm-hmm.
Bad stuff happens here, doesn't it?
Yep.
First aid.
Well, I hope I won't need anything from this cabinet before I leave Autotech.
And
You
before
will.
you do.
And the mop's practically brand new.
I'll steal it.
A box of Big Pacific cleaning detergent. Caution. Slippery when wet.
Weenie.
Oh shit.
Oh, did you actually take the stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm surprised that Tex knows what you do with them all. Look at his apartment.
Okay.
Tex
Well,
cast
you know.
grease.
Let's cast some crappy music.
Oh,
Let go of the mop. Oh,
I
God.
can't.
Grab the mop.
Ah!
Ah!
Oh, what the hell?
Let the goat.
I think the game screwed up on me. Yes, it did.
Or something.
Good thing you just saved.
Yeah,
Well, generic canceling thing, whatever.
good thing.
Mop. Why?
Ah. Okay. Hell, backing out and reloading, I guess.
No. Get
What?
caught. Let's see what happens.
Well, considering that nothing else is happening
Can't
here.
do anything, Brendan.
Can you not even move?
Stuck.
Nope.
Oh,
Oh, the game froze. Okay.
Well, no, it's not that it froze. It's just that it's not
bonding in any way?
You've suddenly developed obsessive compulsive disorder and can no longer let go of your mom.
Alright.
Oh.
What? I can't even Alt F4?
There's only Mop.
Okay, let's...
Mop is
Sad.
away.
Blurred.
Okay.
Let's try that again.
All that can be done is Mop. All things are Mop.
Pandora.
The universe begins and ends with Mop.
Yes, continue the current game in progress. Have I... where did it put me? Oh, I'm... New. Move, 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 move.
It's time
Inventory.
to let go of the Mop.
If you dare.
Close the door.
I no longer have a mop. But, no, there's something I need to do first.
This door's an emergency exit, but it'll set off an alarm if it's opened.
That reloaded quickly.
Yep.
Boom. Ha ha ha. Oh.
Grease is my favorite.
Sam Fisher.
I dragged the big goon into the storage closet and braced the door with a mop. That should keep him out of my way for a while.
Behold the power of Mop.
The mop should keep that door shut tight. Security room. I don't think anyone else is here, but I don't want to take any chances. Getting caught in here would not be good.
Do it anyway, Tex.
Given that, he's breaking.
Evidence room.
Evidence room, huh? I bet there's some useful tidbits in there.
What the hell is a private company doing with an evidence room?
This office belongs to someone named Jackson Cross. This office belongs to someone named...
Here we go.
Dag Horton. The cufflink initials were D.H.
Sorry to disappoint Brendan.
I thought it was the Deathly Hallows.
I thought it was David Haley.
Slick Molson. Looks like a hairy Clint Eastwood.
Still relevant.
Mickey the Moose.
43.
Wanted for pandering
dead
and
in 2043.
illegal organ donation.
What the?
This looks like the collectible Patty Hearst wanted poster. Angel Darling. Wanted for murder, armed robbery, smoking in a federal building.
Ha!
Inside the microphone cartel. Oh yeah, I remember reading about this book, but for some reason it never got published. Looks like a sticky. I wonder if this Gary Lee and Crazy Gary could be one and the same. Maybe I should check into the alley and back of the Golden Gate Hotel.
Yeah, because there are so few people named Gary.
Well, it's a very rare name, after all.
One of these guys
Maybe in
must
the
be
future.
Horton. Now I'll be able to recognize him.
There's some of the Gary
I
motherfuckers.
better not use this vid phone. It's probably bugged.
Ooh, check the desk. There's all those good things in desks.
The TV case. I wonder what our friend listens to. Let's see. Quadrophenia? Tommy? Live at Lee's? Horton hears the Who.
Yeah, I think that one
Kind
was
of a lame hiding place for a key.
That's just terrible. Hey, say key.
Looks like Tex gets a new car.
Desk drawers. Desk drawers.
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 Gray Wars. Come on, Mark.
It's like the same kind of time back in the top drawer of my desk. Necklace. Horton must keep it here for special occasions.
Mine now.
Unless I miss my guess. Looks like the Black Arrow killer took a little memento from his last victim.
File cabinets.
I'm guessing that thing on top of the file cabinets is significant.
A little Bo Peep.
Or not.
Huh.
It's not. We'll
Get it? Bo. Aha.
Wow.
A llama matchbook tin. I'd walk a kilometer for a llama.
A kilometer is not very far.
A llama cigarette tin. I'd walk a kilometer for a llama.
Yeah, you just said that.
2 of these surveillance photos show Emily in the Flamingo. The others must be of Sandra Collins.
Dirtbag.
I'll have to keep my eyes open for the key to this drawer. This key looks like it might go to a padlock.
And where have we seen a padlock?
I wonder. Is it time for us to get hit on the head?
Not quite.
Is it ninja time?
Hey, Puppet Pal, Tex.
I climbed the ladder to the water tower strapped toward and used the padlock key from Horton's office on the Meister lock. The key fits like a glove.
Shouldn't the key fit like a
phone
key?
numbers.
Office. Janie.
900 numbers.
Yeah, the clamps are sprung. Useless. It's like the wrench is useless. It's got a crack in it. It's the tube of an old telescope.
Okay, grab it, please.
Looks like whoever was here had a set of permanent markers and too much free time. This looks like some kind of viewing device. Unless I miss my guess, it's pointed right at Emily's apartment window.
Oh, let's
use
witness some murder, shall we?
And nothing's going on in Emily's room right at the moment.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, what at?
Empty film roll case.
Couldn't think of any others, but the 100 million.
Okay, well, nothing else really useful in there.
You can try some of the phone numbers if nothing else.
I don't think any of the phone numbers are actually anything.
Is there anything else you can get to, like the evidence room at Autotech?
It requires another card to get in.
You can talk to a guy named Gary, though.
Check the photos.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you mean with the...
Yeah.
The Lamberlizer?
No. Let's talk to...
Crazy Gary.
Crazy Gary.
Crazy Gary!
He talks to you.
Still
because you
suffering
gave him
from
scotch.
Parkinson's, I see.
A blessing be upon you and your progeny unto 3 generations.
Sorry.
How may I assist you in your thirsty quest for knowledge?
Would you like some bourbon?
Yes, that is my name. Though I am aware that it is not the name I am known by. Yes, I know him. He came to me bearing a bottle of exquisite scotch. In exchange, I was to watch to see what deliveries were made to the Fuchsia Flamingo nightclub. Earlier today, I spoke with him and told him that I saw a package delivered yesterday. He was very pleased.
That's why Crazy Gary even uses a pawn.
For your information, only minutes ago, I saw a light in the water tower above Rusty's funhouse. My ignorance is regrettable. I am unable to assist you. A name with which I am totally unfamiliar.
check up on Rusty's roof.
Back and forth, back and forth.
Stop! It's ninja time.
Okay, I'm getting the feeling like this would be a good place to save.
Ninja time.
You're gonna see him kill her.
Really? Tex, you sure can't travel faster when you're not in cutscene mode. No.
I said she was gonna get herself killed.
You were totally 100% correct. No.
How is Tex even?
There's somebody up in Emily's room. Look, I've had him under here now. Come on, let me go. He's gonna kill her. You better be alone.
Oh, go!
Good for her!
Tequila!
Are you okay?
Don't worry, he's gonna head for the water tower.
I take the back stairs of the Flamingo down to the street. Maybe I can still catch the Black Arrow Killer before he gets out of the neighborhood.
Listen, Brooke, I'm looking for a man dressed all in black, and he just attacked the girl over the Flamingo. Have you seen him? Yes, I don't know. He just like myself. But I went down to look, I caught the glimpse of a black figure. And a moment ago, I couldn't know it was on my roof, but I don't know how it could have got.
We can travel now.
Uh-huh.
There he is.
Yep.
You're trying to sneak?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is actually a danger sequence.
Ah.
Oh shit. Controls. I screwed that up again. No! No, No, stop that.
Harder.
Huh.
Somehow he can't see me right now. And
Go Tex. Ooh. Or, suck instead.
Yeah, he doesn't
Ow!
want to fight, does he?
Guy's got some legit ninja skills.
Tex makes runs and laps.
Go Tex. There you go.
Really?
Yes! That's some Captain America shit right there.
Secret ninja technique. Rub it in.
Oh! To the face.
Wilhelm would be proud.
Yes. Go Tex. That was epic.
Hey, get back out there. I'm not through with you yet. You picked the wrong guy to screw with today, pal.
I'm pretty sure he's dead, Tex.
Tex always gets the last word in.
Somehow.
Well, well. This is Mr. NSA alumnus, Dag Horton. I have the strangest feeling he's not the real Black Arrow killer. This is part of the picture here, but what is it? And what's the connection to Malloy?
Whew. Cool stuff.
mm-hmm.
Indeed.
And as
All
soon
the
as this
alien
scene-
stuff is really puzzling.
Yup.
The cops show up right after I get a peek under Dag Horton's mask. They take my statement and ask if I'd like to come and try the new coffee blend down at the station. I happen to know their coffee tastes like llama spit, but they're just being civil. When we get to the police station, I'm escorted into Mac Malden's office.
No, sir. Yeah? Who told you that? Did you know the guy you threw off the roof?
I didn't throw anybody off the roof, okay? Like I told your lackeys out there, we were rollerblading. Things got out of hand, he jammed his wheel, and the next thing I know...
He's not wearing rollerblades, you idiot.
It seems to forget I'm a cop. And I'm a tired, pissed off cop. If you keep getting on my nerves, I could put you in a drunk tank. Maybe this whole thing again tomorrow. So, you chase the guy up to Rusty's funhouse. Then what?
Well, there was a black Avatar speeder up on the roof waiting for the guy. I jumped him, and we struggled. But he went right over the top.
We got a witness that the attacker was carrying a box when he ran for the Flamingo. We didn't find it. You know anything about that?
No. I've told you everything I know.
What do you know?
Uh-oh.
What's it they say about dames?
Trouble. Does he have a ponytail?
Yup.
Yep. And a kind of fluffy, frizzy one.
Alright, Murphy. You can go. Story matches up. Right? One more thing. The NSA is getting involved in this. They're interested in that missing box. They're gonna want to talk to you. Don't get too smart on this one, Murphy. You're in way over your head. Thanks for the tip. Oh, you're welcome. One more thing. Oh, this is not what you're going to tell me. Stick around in town. We might have to ask you some more questions. How many times have you told me that over the last 10 years? This case is getting way too complicated. There's a connection between Horton, the NSA, and the box Horton stole from Emily's apartment. But what is it? The NSA getting involved worries me. Then there's that gorgeous woman who got me off the hook. Who's she?
How does the
I
police
guess I need a plan of action. First, I need to talk to Emily and find out what she knows about Malloy.
I think it's for interrogation.
And then about the box Horton stole from her apartment. Sheesh, it'll be a busy day.
Just the man I wanted to talk to. I understand the Black Arrow killer struck for the last time. Care to make any comment?
Yeah, I've got a name for you. Dag Horton.
Thanks for the lead. I'll see what I can find out about this Horton guy. This could be just what I need to top off my story on the Black Arrow killer cover-up.
Yeah, I'm sure the NSA is just gonna love it.
Yeah, I know.
She's kind of endearing when she smiles.
And isn't reading off of a cue card.
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna hate
That's
it.
not my area. I can't help you, but I'll check my sources.
It doesn't look like there's anything else interesting to ask about. So, exit. And that will conclude this rather long episode of Throne of Games tonight. Let's see. Day 4. Thanks for watching, if anybody still is.
We had one at the break.
Yeah. Pandora Directive will continue in 2 weeks, and in the intervening week we will be playing Bastion. So, yeah, come back next week for that, and the week after that for more of this.
Wiener.
Good night, everybody.
World.
Yeah, good night, whoever's watching.